Hello and welcome to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hi, Joe.
Hello there, Tim.
How are you today?
I can't say what I am.
Is that a spoiler or a teaser? Or?
I'm adulting a lot lately. I want to put it that way. I mean, lots of adulting. It's very, very difficult.
You'll be crossing state lines soon?
No, I don't know. We're not talking about any trials right now. No, just lots of adulting. That's all.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're almost 40, so I guess it's about time to.
It's about time to step out of. I don't know. I've been perpetually. 17 my whole life. Anyway,
hey, listen. I live in a basement, but it's not my mother's basement. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just put that.
Let's just make that very clear.
Let's make that very clear.
Yeah.
The basement. I pay rent for that. Good money for that basement.
Good money for a bunker. I have like a lot of topics that kind of lead into each other. So before I get into my world, let's see what you got, because mine might bleed into itself a bit long.
Okay, sure. I just briefly I want to hit on
a girl?
A little bit of nostalgia, I guess, or just a little bit of a throwback. But a lot of our listeners remember that we used to have a Pornhub channel.
Oh yes, I forgot all about our Pornhub channel. We don't have any porn music, do we? I think we do.
We had a Pornhub. We had a Pornhub channel where Joe was posting some of our shorts and some of our episodes because apparently people watch Pornhub not just for porn. So either before while they're getting in the mood for porn or after they finish somehow, and this was something I didn't know, but people were watching pornography. Pornhub, not just for pornography.
Yes. Well, now we talked about it, there might be a cool down period or a warm up period.
I like to think that we were the ramp up. But it's you have to go back a few episodes.
Exactly.
Probably maybe a couple.
It's
of
a
dozen.
season. Yeah.
But it was very, very entertaining. The point is, this recently came up to my attention because apparently there's a Taiwanese math tutor.
Oh,
who's posting math lessons, calculus lessons on Pornhub?
Oh, that's is it male or female? Because you've been very vague. Okay,
it's a male, and he wears just a sweatshirt and his glasses, and he stands in front of a green board.
Who wears just a sweater?
He wears like a t-shirt under it. No, like a sweatshirt, like a hoodie. Like he's not dressed sexy. Like he's not in a costume.
I thought you said he's wearing is a sweater.
No. There's nothing sexual.
No, I would have done it's just a sweater until you zoom out, and then there's nothing.
There's nothing sexual at all.
Nothing sexual at all.
He's 34 years old. He's a Taiwanese math tutor.
He's very much our demographic.
He has over 7,000 subscribers.
Son of a bitch. We got to get back on.
The slogan is play hard, study hard, and it has hundreds of videos of him explaining calculus. And he's raked up almost 2 million views in total.
Jesus Christ. Think of the cash we'd make with that kind of viewership.
The titles of his videos often carry porn-related keywords such as naked, giant breasts, masturbation, threesome, and oral sex.
They found our list.
So it comes up, and he's been posting for over a year.
You know what? He failed already. I already see the major flaw.
He left out shaved?
No, he left out a step. He has to put step. Just the word step. It doesn't mean anything else can go, but it has to be step in there. It completely increase his
Well,
viewership.
maybe it's by lesson, like the steps to calculating.
Exactly.
Step by step isosceles triangle calculation or whatever.
And washer machine. He needs to put in or a dryer.
Yeah.
Front
Do you think when the pandemic is over? Do you think when the pandemic is over, they'll finally get to solve the epidemic of women getting stuck in washing machines under beds?
I think
and in laundry baskets.
I think GE has like just a large class action lawsuit. It's just
and Sleepy. Everyone's just suing Sleepy's for all their low mattress bed frames. They're easily stuckable. Yeah.
Very heavy metal frame.
It's just, it's we were at a work event and we were talking about how just one of my friends and said, just, she said in her old job, apparently a lot of the people were having affairs. They'd have like work retreats and then someone wouldn't come back to their room because it turned out that they were having an affair with somebody. And I said, like, I was so far removed from like that scene to even know. Like I don't know what like an old creepy guy having an affair with like a younger coworker even looks like to even know for the signs to see it.
Oh,
and I feel like it's
obviously we haven't hung out in a while, so
and
yeah. Okay.
And I feel like it's the same thing with this getting stuck.
Yeah.
Is that like I had no idea there was just this huge problem of women who go into a front loader to take out a sock and get stuck.
Yeah.
And
then
take
I guess
it makes them, and somehow makes them wet. I mean, I don't know. I'm an old married man with a child.
I don't think there's any wetness involved. I think it's just a surprise.
He just stuffs it in.
Yeah, it's just surprise.
That's it. I think, have we talked about that? I know the thing that takes you out of porn is the white couch.
Yes, we talk about this. The lack of wetness.
To me, it's the dry vagina. Yeah, it really takes me out of it.
Every year we bring out this topic.
Okay, well, it's fine. People, there's new. We get with Joe. We have new listeners every day.
Yes, new listeners.
We have new listeners every day. Every episode.
Bracket S bracket.
Listen, Opie and Anthony would tell the same 12 stories for about 15 years.
Yeah.
And I loved it every time. And every time it would just, so I'm going to just keep saying
Fill the void.
If you also hate how dry pussies look in pornography, please email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter and tag us with your dry pussy pictures.
Wait. I was going to, I don't know if I want that in my,
well, Joe, you are on the record for hating wet ass pussies. So,
yes, I am. Yes,
so
I've been on the record for a year now.
Yes.
So
the floor is yours, Joe.
Do I have a segue? I don't think I have a segue. Well, no, I got no.
You're gonna shove it in just like the porn guys.
Okay. All right. So, I've been adulting lately and talking about investing and all these other things have come up. And cryptocurrency is this new big thing that everybody's getting involved in. And at first it was like, oh, it's scammy. And then lots of people made millions of dollars on it. And then millionaires and billionaires started getting involved. And now it's like this pseudo currency that big companies are starting to accept as actual payment. So it's in this weird not limbo, but it's this weird like no man's land of money. So I kind of like.
Are we announcing our Be Offender Radio NFT sale?
Ooh, there's $1 million idea. No, so I was perusing. I'm trying to learn about cryptocurrencies, and this lovely thing pops up, which I think we should all be frightened of, and it's not what you think. Burger King.
It's having a crypto?
Fucking Burger King. If you spend $5 or more ordering online, they will start a cryptocurrency, thing for you. And you can earn crypto. The more you eat, the more crypto you gain. Like, as if we didn't have an obesity problem in the first place. Now you have the gamblers.
This feels like when your parents got on Facebook or something. Like,
this is not a good idea.
Well, but I haven't heard of this. Is this fine print that it's not transferable, not record? Like, is it just basically like Pepsi points here?
I have the fine print.
Is it Pepsi points?
No, it's
is it Pepsi points and they're calling it cryptocurrency?
No, it's powered by Robinhood.
So they're saying you're mining cryptocurrency by eating Whoppers.
Yeah,
instead of like having
spend $5 or more at a Burger King Royal Perks as a Royal King Perks whatever for a chance to earn Dogecoin.
For chance
or Bitcoin. Okay. So yeah, so apparently it's I'm assuming it's like the Burger King monopoly in that you're
Okay, so they're not okay. I thought it was like a reward. You know how you spend your free Subway card, you eat like 12 sandwiches, 13 that's free. I thought with every $5 you spent, you were being issued like a reward point in crypto, but it's more of every $5 you spent, you're entered into a. Okay, it's totally different. You're entered into a sweepstakes to win doggy coin.
Yeah,
Doge coin,
Doge, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, but there's more or Bitcoin, but Bitcoin, something with an E I cannot pronounce, or the Doge coin.
This feels like Pogs.
Yeah,
or like it has
well,
that
the
feeling
90s
now.
is coming back.
It just has that feeling where like there's a fad. And then everyone is like, we have to get in on like the Islanders,
like canceling everybody. That's
the
a fad.
Islanders and Our Lady Peace are selling NFTs. Like there's an NFT from Our Lady Peace, and then the Islanders are selling NFTs. And I'm like,
we have to make
what? Like. Did the Islander? Does a man from Long Island, the Islander fan, the average Islander fan, it's got to be like a 47-year-old obese man from Long Island.
Yes, who
is
eats
that
at Burger
your
King?
Audience? Is that your audience, Islanders? An NFT? Is there a big overlap between hockey fans on Long Island and NFT people who even understand what the fuck it is and why? Like,
I don't know.
It's a fad. This has been on my list for a long time. The NFTs. It's absolutely.
I'm glad I triggered you.
People are making money. Like that's why like we should do one because you know who are people making money? Like the first person. So like if you can start like a new coin or you can start like some kind of NFT exchange.
Yeah.
And then they're actually starting to shut down now. There's been like more than a few of these NFT and places that they'll literally make like millions of dollars within like 3 days, and then they just shut down the site and just disappear with all the money. It's like
we've hit a topic. We've hit a nerve with this topic.
No, it's really funny, and I like that. It's like your topic is hilarious because it shows the absurdity.
Yeah,
of
it's come down to Burger King.
Burger King, instead of giving away, whatever
a new
the fuck
car!
they usually, yeah.
Have some cryptocurrency.
A Ford 150. It's like you can win some cryptocurrency.
Yes.
The thing is, like there's still no use for it. They said the only use for cryptocurrency is money laundering. That's like the only
that's the
official
thing.
use.
There are lots and lots of legitimate places that are now accepting cryptocurrency.
But why would you spend your cryptocurrency
instead of keeping it an investment?
It fluctuates so wildly.
I think
like that story of the guy who who gave like 7 Bitcoin for a pizza.
Yeah.
And now he would have had like $70 million or something like that.
Well,
like that's
maybe
the speculative nature of the Bitcoin combined with its wild spreads in value, like guarantees that it can't be used for commerce because like. Why would you accept like okay you could buy your house in Bitcoin but like at the time
you're so angry.
No, it's just saying it's these are questions like I'm going to sell you my house in Bitcoin so like
there's more to it.
My house will stay in real money value. The
Jesus.
Bitcoin could drop in half the next day or it can double in half. So why would you give me Bitcoin and be like shit I just paid $1 million for a house I thought I was giving you 500,000 or why do I say oh shit, you just gave me 20 grand. I thought I was getting 500,000 because the Bitcoin dropped. Questions, Joe. I need them answers immediately.
Well, considering we don't have much time left, okay. So, anywho, big box stores are accepting it everywhere, and
are people paying it with it?
Yes, people are paying with it because it's easier for them to still build up. Instead of buying and selling, what they're just doing is leaving it in a wallet, just like people use their PayPal wallet to.
And what you just pay in like tenths of Bitcoin or hundredths?
Yeah, I mean it calculates it automatically for you anyway, so you never have to do the math. It just shows you.
So each Bitcoin's worth like 60 grand right now. Well, so like you go down and you buy a pack of gum and it's like one quintillionth of a
or whatever it is. Yeah. So, but that's just how it is. But
stupid.
Well, listen,
it's not even a joke. Just saying, just talking about this is the joke. No, I'm not angry. It's just so funny. Well, just talking about it is the joke.
So
it's a joke. The
I've
idea
got
that you're
more.
going to
I've got
Walmart
more.
and you're going to, oh, you're selling it? Put on your sales.
Yeah.
Do we have sales music?
So the
Be Offended Radio brand crypto. What? Sell the crypto. Fuck Smooth My Balls.
No.
We sell crypto now.
No. We love Smooth My Balls. Save 15% off. Okay,
does Smooth My Balls accept crypto?
Well, now drug dealers are getting in on the gang of crypto.
They've been there the whole time, brother.
Well, the thing is legal drug dealers are now getting in on it. The weed business is
like the legal weed business?
Yes, the legal weed business.
Because they don't have access to federal banks.
Yeah, so they are...
Because most banks are federally chartered.
They are very happy with their crypto.
And marijuana is a Schedule 1 drug. And so it would be a federal violation for a federal bank to accept state marijuana money.
And in Colombia, that's where everybody's getting their cocaine, which is probably why we have cocaine shrimp, everybody. Cocaine shrimp is now a thing. Congratulations.
I haven't been to Red Lobster in a while. Is this like their response to the pandemic to get people back in there?
No. So
is this like when Coca-Cola had real cocaine?
There's been so much.
Wait, is there so much inflation in the price of breading?
No. There's been so many.
They're breading the shrimp. They're breading the shrimp and cocaine.
There's so many times
and
that
the
FDA, not the FDA, the drug.
There's so much
lords
drugs in the water
have been crashing, or the submarines have been sinking. There's so much fucking cocaine that has gone into the ocean that in the UK, throughout the UK, almost all their shrimp is being tested positive for trace cocaine. That's how much cocaine. Could you imagine? Okay, when
I really liked my idea better. The guy Red Lobster just taking the shrimp and battering it and breading it in cocaine and then dumping it in the deep fryer. I like that much better.
We lost. I believe it was like a billion gallons of oil when that pipe erupted.
The Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah, and like that oil is still yet to have been found, right? And they've been checking to see if like the fish have been over the past 10 years, have been getting more trace, and it hasn't changed at all. So how much fucking cocaine is there that the fucking shrimp? First of all, I love that it's only shrimp that we've discovered so far. Are they like the mafia of fish, or like they're the guys who like go after the cocaine? I don't know.
It definitely makes you question eating shrimp, because I mean, I think shrimp are.
I don't really enjoy shrimp, so but there are certain people who love shrimp. Like,
well, yeah, because fucking cokeheads.
Oh, you know what? I've noticed that at a lot of parties that would have a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
This is a 2-for-1.
Steven Tyler, Chris Farley.
Now we have to look at
Keith
all
Hernandez in the 80s.
We have to look at all these like photos of like parties of who's eating the shrimp cocktail. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's
Studio 54. That's just a bunch of celebrities walking around with shrimp cocktails everywhere, like going to the bathroom with their cocktail.
You got the sauce.
And they're freebasing the sauce, the cocktail sauce, and their spoons.
And in the way that it's gotten now, I'm wouldn't be surprised if people are now fishing, because per pound, I wonder how much they would gain extra for selling off the trace cocaine. Like, I don't know how much money,
like squeezing them out or something.
Yeah, I don't know how much is trace. Like they say there's trace amounts on every dollar bill, and then they're like people who like clean money to get the cocaine.
Right, they've started selling like alcohol infused ice cream and alcohol infused like baked goods. So I mean, I think
where are they selling that?
And there's a local store.
Oh, really? Is it right next to the herbal crystal and the salt
nearby down the block?
Pink rocks.
Yeah, the chi shield. You need a chi shield.
And
I like to pick up my chi shield and get my
ionizing water tablets and.
But I guess what I'm saying is I think you could just go with it. If people are gonna buy alcohol infused ice cream, why not just market cocaine infused shrimp and just see what happens?
You know what? That brings up a good. So if you're a fisherman off the coast of the UK, now you probably want to go after that cocaine infused shrimp and just upsell. So it'd be like, listen, you don't need to get your cocaine. It's all in one. This is a 2-for-1. You can eat your cocaine.
It certainly saves time.
I mean, it saves something. I don't know if it saves the planet or the cokeheads, but it's saving something.
Okay, well, I think our lines of NFTs should be coked up shrimp.
Yes.
So like, you know how they have the monkey NFTs,
original,
where it's just like the same monkey. So I think we'll do a line of shrimp. we'll do shrimp, and we'll dress them up as famous cokeheads. Like
I have to end on that history. Line. A line of shrimp. We'll be back.
That's a good line.
Are you looking for more talk radio? You can find all of Season 1 of Be Offended and Season 2 of The Inappropriate Guys at BeOffendedRadio.com.
And we're back.
Welcome.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I was mining for Bitcoin.
What you mean you're ordering Burger King on line, of course.
Wow.
Yeah, same thing. So I was talking earlier about how the 90s is slowly starting to come back. 90s fashion, 90s TV shows, like a lot of nostalgic documentaries have been popping up on Netflix. Everybody's getting into like the 90s groove.
Yeah, because apparently the 90s was like 20 to 30 years ago.
Yeah, and that's
which is weird because it seems like it's been 10.
It always seems like it's only been 10 years ago for us. But so with the whole 90s thing, I was thinking about like lost arts and what has gone the way of the dodo since the 90s.
You love saying that.
Yes, because it's my saying. And
it's like you're saying, yeah.
And the other day I was filling out paperwork and I realized something. I really do not write on paper anymore. And the art of writing like a letter,
calligraphy,
or just simply filling out forms, other than check boxes and 1 or 2 words, like, you know, if you go to the DMV, that's not really like writing. That's just filling out a form. But like a full blown like, hello, you know, so and so, blah 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 blah. You know, like a full
writing
letter.
is gonna. Are you advocating for writing? Together?
Writing? No, not writing. Writing.
Writing.
Yes.
Am I stuttering today?
Yeah.
Mumbling.
Yeah. And speaking is also going. No, speaking will never because of podcasting. Everybody has podcasts.
It's a podcast.
Yeah,
True.
It's a podcast. It's the one art form that's gone, like, come back from like the 20s.
No, what podcasting ruined was listening.
No one listens.
No one listens.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, so like, when's the last time you wrote something on paper with a pen or pencil that was longer than filling out a form? Like, have you handwritten like something personal to somebody?
I take notes to myself, like during work, you know, and like if I on a phone call, I keep track of things, or an updated list of, you know, when I sent something out or when something's due. So
you write long form.
Long form being
like you're not abbreviating
letters.
things.
No, it's
like,
abbreviated. Yeah, no,
okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a good question. Yeah, the last time I actually wrote like a full sentence or a paragraph, probably the bar exam, like over a decade ago.
Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking
there's no buddy that
we don't
know.
even have to sign our names anymore because you can do electronic signature.
Yeah.
So even that is yeah.
Like I sat down and was looking at like my phone, and all of my notes are in my phone. Everything is on Apple through all my devices, which is great. So when I'm writing, even if I'm writing a paragraph to explain something, it's all being typed out with my thumbs or my fingers. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't written anything long form in a long time. I mean, just full blown like
a grocery list, but that's still not long form.
No,
that's
just
what I'm saying.
Like
spaghetti, apples.
Yeah, it's not coming to, it's not bringing up a topic, explaining a topic, coming to a conclusion, ending, formally, yada, yada, yada. Like that does not happen anymore. I think.
Well, I have terrible handwriting. How is your handwriting?
Well, and that was going to be my lead-in topic, is I think that penmanship, if we need a penmanship test to see across the world, like I want to see from the 90s till now, the decline of penmanship. Because obviously cursive is gone. That's so
my
be
handwriting
Latin.
Somehow turned into my dad's handwriting. It was just the weirdest thing.
Did you? Yeah, you compared notes literally?
No, I look at my writing sometimes, and I'm like, this is my dad's handwriting. Like it's like all capital letters, like just very stiff, very It's when I do write things, it's either incomprehensible because like I will just like write the first letter and then just kind of scribble it, or or if I need to make it legible, it looks exactly my dad's handwriting.
Yeah, because like that time I got this fucking speeding ticket, which was like bullshit. I remember looking at the ticket and not being able to decipher anything that paragraph said, and I was like,
"Well, cops were famous for never having good penmanship.
Cops and doctors, but it's like
they're the only people who have to write things, so it's actually pretty.
It's
we all had bad
weird...
penmanship. It's just the only people who had to like show their work to the class.
So maybe
everyone else was.
Maybe we could find people's old parking tickets from the 90s and 80s and see if they've been written better. I remember people being able to write like nice, coherent little notes.
So my problem with writing, because I never had good handwriting.
Okay,
is that my brain works faster than my hand.
I'm the same. Yeah. Like me typing, it's at the speed that I need to be at.
Yeah. Like I'm a really fast typer and it works because then I can think and type and everything kind of works together.
Yeah.
But with handwriting, I couldn't. And then I forget.
Yeah.
Like if for some reason, and I love like a science experiment, I'm sure you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it just comes to you and then it's gone immediately. So if you don't somehow write it down. Then it's gone forever. So that's kind of my problem with handwriting, is that like if I have a brilliant sentence or paragraph, it's like gone. So by the time I finish finish writing out the first sentence,
scribble. Yeah.
then the rest of the paragraph's gone from my brain forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's kind of why I like
it could come back though. Cards have come back. Trading cards.
I don't think ever went away. They just changed from being
now it's like people
mainstream.
busting packs or whatever they call card break.
Kind of porn are you watching?
Breaking. No. So apparently people do like breaks, they call it, like when they open up, like they video themselves opening up
just an
like a pack of cards. Yeah, but I guess they do it with cards and they call it. Yeah, so I'm saying, so it came to the point where like it's a social. It's a social thing. It came back. The point is, like, I thought for sure, like, physical sports cards were gone forever, and it turns out that they're returned, and people are doing it on the internet. So maybe
I don't know. I've seen
maybe handwriting will come back. I mean,
I've seen like calligraphy.
Oh, I wrote
ads.
my wife a letter. For our first anniversary, it was a paper anniversary. So I wrote a letter and then put it in a bottle. So it was like a message in a bottle. So that was the last time. That was the last time that I wrote something out long form. It's been but it hasn't been read because it's in a bottle.
So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
it could just literally be. I will not talk back in class. I will not talk. What is the thing that what's his face when he got in trouble? He would write it.
Bart Simpson?
Yeah. Yeah, he famously he would just write the same phrase. Anywho, yeah, so it's a lost thing, and I'm seeing ads now for like calligraphy lessons for people to write like in fancy cursive and all of these like different types of pens and utilities, and I'm just like, I don't think people know how to write, let alone get into like fancy like writing. I don't know.
I think the younger people will discover it. The
I
same
hope
way
so.
that they've discovered like other things that are coming back.
Okay.
Like there's just this weird, I don't think we do a good job of I wouldn't say history, but just like kind of bestowing our experiences on the younger people, because like
we
people keep
discovering
things over and over again. And I feel like somebody should be like telling people like, no, like high-waisted jeans was a terrible idea. We did it. Yeah. Like, you know, this hairstyle was a terrible idea. We did it.
Now these low-waisted jeans are back, which I'm very happy about.
Finally.
Yeah. And it looks normal.
Yeah. So I think we do a bad. So I think someone is going to discover.
They need to be listening to our goddamn show. That's why.
I think someone's going to discover handwriting soon, and there's going to be like a fad. It's going to be like a
fad to
all
just
these young
shit.
people. Yeah, like. Oh, what are they doing? Are they rolling doobies? No, they're writing each other love notes.
Yeah, because
there's gonna be some PTA mom like all like, I don't know, they could be writing anything on those pieces of paper. I think we should ban all the pens.
Penises and vaginas. I remember when I was in school, one of the things you would love to get is a handwritten something handed off to you in between class, you know, in the hallway.
Did you get a lot of love notes, Joe?
I did. I still have some of them, which are really funny. But yeah, there's like,
I got rid of my love notes.
Well, you had to because you got married. I didn't. So
yeah.
I'm still hanging on for that.
Yeah, I felt like that was one of those drawers that you just can't explain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there was a certain point where I had like all the really nice like poems people used to write me and letters and like little sexy things that they, you know, and I was just like, you hold on to a certain point, you're like, you know what? I don't want to have the conversation when this drawer is open and it's like, you know, when was the last time you read this? Why would you read this?
Yeah, like, I have that stuff in the bottom of a Rubbermaid bin in a closet. It's still there. And
stuck together.
Yeah, it's all gooped up. It's just one solid form.
Yeah, it's just a big block.
Do you remember?
It's like it went through like a car crusher or something.
They still make them. But did you ever do when you were young the dinosaur bones in the clay thing where you'd have to chip away at the clay, and it was like a thing kids did. You could buy them and they would like hide these plastic bones in an archaeology set. It was a thing you could buy at Barnes and Noble. That's what you'd have to do. I have to chip away until I got to the center. Oh, here's a letter from Sally. I won't be able to read it though.
And they're gonna remake Jurassic Park in like 100 years, and then the mosquito's gonna be sucking Joe's cum. It's just gonna a mosquito like flew onto the laptop or something.
What would they recreate?
Joe was masturbating.
Would they recreate my penis?
I don't know. Whatever.
It doesn't have a lot of my DNA information. It has a future me's possible DNA.
It'd be a pretty disappointing theme park. I'll tell you that much. It'd be nice. They wouldn't have to make the fences so high. I guess
they wouldn't even have to electrify them.
It
solves the biggest problem in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The fucking electric fences.
So I watched Jurassic Park the other day.
Oh God, the original, the first.
The original,
it's much better
Joe
than all the rest.
while watching it, because it really is good, and we thought we found a movie flub where
oh my God, that's right.
the Tyrannosaurus comes, you know, it eats the goat and then comes directly where the goat was through the fence.
Yep.
But next thing you know, they're all rappelling down a
40-foot fucking embankment.
Ravine.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how did he walk across this? And now all of a sudden there's a ravine.
Yeah.
And then Joe, in his internet sleuthing, found out that like people had like mapped it out and like put together screenshots. And it turns out that like they had the ravine on like the the west and the east side, and then in the middle they had which makes you question why the ravine. Like, what poor design. Well, there's a moat over here protected, but over here, like if you're gonna have no moat in some place, then have no moat at all, right? I mean,
if you're gonna have a gap in a moat.
Yeah, then just don't even dig the moat out. I mean, it was a very dramatic thing when them go. I love the scene of them having to rappel down, and then the car flying. I mean, and the car gets stuck in the tree.
Yeah.
But it just seems very weird to have like that raised area, like immediately next to like a 50-foot moat.
I like how we're doing like old movie reviews now.
Huh. Oh, did we warn spoiler alert?
Yeah.
I just realized.
I figured.
They've had 28 years to watch that movie.
Yeah.
I hope. Hope we're not.
In Rear Window.
Some child is just gonna discover that. So I don't think we do a good job. I'm gonna try and do a good job.
We have to
like
give.
I've never
more
seen like I'm gonna show my son like the classics, my classics, not like Jaws, not Rocky.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
show
a classic.
him,
Jaws is a classic.
I'm gonna show him Jurassic Park. I'm gonna show him Independence Day.
Oh, God.
I don't want him to be like some weirdo who like has to discover Independence Day in like his 20s or something.
And be like, oh, this was actually a good bad movie. Well, yeah, there needs to be taught what a good bad movie is and good bad music, like NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys. Like, what's
Puddle
a good
of
bad?
Mud, Puddle of Mud, good bad music.
Yeah. There's like certain things that
Creed.
Okay. But yeah, because it's like that stuff
Pink?
needs
No,
to
Pink
be
is
learned.
great.
No, Pink has gotten better.
Pink is great.
Christina Aguilera, that was good bad music. I think Britney.
Good bad music. I think you hit a topic, Joe.
Yeah.
What is good bad music?
I don't know. You know what's good bad music? I don't know.
Let's play this out. This is a good jam.
Yeah. Just keep going underneath. Good bad music. I don't know. Is this good bad music? I think there's still like a question of copyright infringement with this song. I don't think we figured it out, but I know we came to a conclusion that it was like either the melody or the music. Oh, yeah, this part.
Well, this is just every 90s song.
Okay.
But no, but I added the piano thing, so it's like the din 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 din.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's going to be the caveat in the lawsuit.
Yeah. It takes it away from being Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay.
If you have the
good bad
there's
music.
there's no piano Hootie and the Blowfish, Joe. I don't know what you're listening to.
Yeah, so it's like we need to let people know that there's stuff that's good, that's bad, but not like reality TV series. I think that was always bad. I never I think you got into it a little bit at one point in time because your wife watched it, but I that's not good bad TV to me. That's just bad TV.
What do you accuse me of watching, Joe?
There was one, if not two moments where even on the air we talked about that there was a certain like
the Kardashians.
Yeah, well, yeah, you knew more about the Kardashians than I did, and then I started to question
my entire take on the Kardashians was that they needed to always identify them when they came on screen because they did so much makeup and hair and things that like they would literally have like the shot of them commenting on themselves and it looked like a totally different person.
But that just means that you've watched way more than I have because you actually noticed that you couldn't recognize them. Like I would, if I were to watch
it, scene. It was scene to scene.
Scene to scene. Oh, that's
like
how
the sisters are talking. Yeah, like the sisters are talking at like whatever, like their chateau or something, and then they cut to like the talking head scene.
Yeah,
and I'm like, who's that? And they're like, oh, she's like, oh, that's Courtney. I'm like, okay. And they go back, and then like the sisters are all talking. I'm like, wait, who's that talking? She's like, that's Courtney. I'm like, no, that's not the same person. Yeah, it wasn't episode to episode. It was literally from scene to scene.
Okay. Well. And anyway, that's like the good bad things that we have to like discern for the.
No, I just think I think we have it, and I think our elders failed us in you know teaching us like remember when people discovered for a while when we went to the bars like people were really into like living on a prayer. and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Summer of '69 or something.
Yeah, all that
like
stuff.
And Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah,
Like
Don't Stop.
that was like 20 years after it was a hit. Like there was like someone should have told us about this. Like, listen, like this is a song.
Listen, you just
like,
need
it got
to listen
played
to
out
this.
as hell.
Yeah.
Like just enjoy it. Like don't like this isn't.
Oh
like,
God, what's gonna come back? I hope like the Macarena doesn't. Actually, it did come back. I forgot. Have you knew that the Macarena came back, right?
No, I didn't. I thought we killed and buried.
Oh no! It came back with a vengeance not that long ago. They did like the electronic version of it, and it was all over TikTok and Facebook and all those stupid things that I don't watch anymore. Yeah,
that's really disturbing. Actually,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Is there's a lot of these things that they need to learn the good bad stuff, not the bad stuff. This is a very important thing.
Some things only existed because there was like no internet.
Yes.
Like the Macarena,
you didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I think that that's part of the writing thing. I think we need to show them that writing like letters to each other. Like for instance, here, you know what? I'll put it into a young millennials terms. Or what the fuck are we? What are we? We're men, I know that. But what generation are we? We're not baby
millennials.
boomers.
We're millennials. The millennials started in 81, I think.
I don't believe the millennial thing, but whatever.
There's a big drop off. There's a big drop in the millennials because some of us didn't get our cell phones and good internet till like high school and college, and other people
which is
were like native to it. There is a split, but the new generation, like millennials are like almost 40. Like, so like to say millennial, like they don't have a name for the new generation yet. Like,
I think of millennial as if it's the new millennium, they were born around the year 2000. That to me is
that's not how it works.
Nah,
it's people who came of age.
Yeah, but then where does millennial come from? It comes from the year 2000.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
God damn it! I'm a doctor, not a, okay. So no, but like I lost my train of thought. God damn it! It was that learning the good bad stuff versus the bad, and that there are certain like. What's the damn it? I have to like rewind to what was I saying? I'm getting too old. Getting too old for this shit. Fuck.
I'll tell you what, Joe. Listen back to the episode and then write yourself a letter of whatever your point was.
A letter. You see? Okay, no.
Can,
here we are. I figured it out. So, I think that this actually solves something that current younger generations have. Like the flirting with the texts, right? Everybody's always getting caught with like the text message being sent to some other guy or some other girl and blah, blah, blah. If you handwrote a note and handed it to someone you liked now,
yeah, but who sees anybody to hand them?
Yeah, but you'd have to like say, "Oh, here, this is for you," in passing in the halls. Just start that shit up again.
See, I don't know if they're passing love notes in high school. They might be. I want to know where they're doodling.
Oh,
if you're working off a laptop at school,
it's
where are you
still
doodling?
the S. It's still the fucking S.
If you don't know what I'm talking about,
yeah.
Bro, if she doesn't know the S, she's too young for you.
No, but here's the funny thing is that did you watch? There was a thing about the S. It's on YouTube. I think you can find it now. There's a history behind that symbol, and it dates back to earlier than us.
To ye olden times?
Yeah, the ye olden times.
Jesus and his disciples
of the 19th.
Judas, what art thou doodling?
I'm putting 16 lines.
I'm trying to enjoy my last supper over here.
Oh, see, S, supper. Yeah. It's the Last Supper. No, that symbol.
They're in Egypt. They're trying to. They're taking off the King Tut's tomb or something. Okay. We got squiggly lines, snake. Man, do the little Egyptian thing. Okay, dollar symbol S. Dollar symbol. Okay. Pot.
Yeah. The dollar symbol S. Yeah, no,
crop circles and the dollar symbol S coming down.
Yeah, because they found out that it showed up in graffiti in the 70s. So there's like this thing. It's actually I remember watching this and being like, I can't believe I just watched all this. But it was like a deep dive into that symbol, and it goes back further than I thought.
It's maybe a conspiracy alert. Is it like
It's
the
the
Freemasons,
Illuminati?
like the
It's the fucking
Freemason
Illuminati.
symbol or something?
It's the fucking Illuminati. Anyway, we should teach them this shit.
I'm gonna have to like lock my doors tonight extra tight now that we've on to people. It turns out like everyone was looking in the wrong place. It's just the history of that S everyone doodled is actually like the votes. That'd be a pretty funny like parody movie like throughout history. You know, like
that symbol's just been like, everywhere.
You know, like someone like on like a Civil War footage, and they zoom in the background, and the guy's like doodling an S. You know, or like
that's fucking S.
Like,
oh, I hope there's people who have no idea what we're talking about and have to Google it.
Well, if they don't know the S, they're too young for you, bro.
We have different cutoff points. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, find us
Speaking
everywhere.
of cutoff points, I'm cut off.
Yeah, find
Buy
us
our
everywhere.
NFTs
Somewhere soon.
Buy our Bitcoin.
Yes.
Smooth your balls. And send me a letter.
We need a PO box.